Scott, it's absolutely freezing here at Twerton Park, but 3 points will 100% warm your heart, I think, this evening. What did you make of that brilliant result?
Yeah, I think that's up there with one of my best results as a manager. A result that I'm really proud of. Bath are a really good side. I hate coming here, not because I don't like the people or the players. It's just a really difficult place to come. I think I've been here now for the last 9 years with different clubs, and I've never had an easy game. Don't think I've ever won a game here. Was dreading it this morning, I'll be honest with you. I thought to myself, it's going to be a tough night. We might come out on the wrong end of it if we don't perform to our maximum. And I don't think we were brilliant tonight. I made it quite simple for the lads, and I said, like, listen, we're not going to try to play football, because if you get into a football match with Bath, they're a good side. So we went a bit more direct. We went with 3 centre halves, and we tried to press as much as we could. And I think it worked really well for the first goal. I went, and then Nashi went in areas of the pitch that we wouldn't usually go. Slough getting on the end of it, and then when it goes back to 1-1, you start to dread, thinking what might happen. But we showed grit and steel, and we've got that in abundance at the moment. And yeah, I'm extremely proud. It's just a hell of a result for us. A club that were struggling at the beginning of the season. You look at places like Bath, and people had said we'd be happy with a point tonight. I would have been this morning, but I think we've come a long way in a short space of time, and just extremely proud of all the boys and the management team.
Yeah, as you said, it was kind of a slow start to the game from both to begin with, and Bath really didn't seem like they were kind of in the game at all to start with. And as you said, McNeish with that excellent pressure on that left-hand side to win the ball back for Slough. And then Slough again seems to be so reliable at the moment, doesn't he, in front of goal? Yeah,
he does. It was brilliant from Nash. He's done great work, and then Slavvy's got a striker's finish. I think all of his goals have come from the 6-yard box, and that's great. That's where you want to score your goals as a striker. You don't care how they come. I think that we set up for them to play 2 out-and-out strikers. We thought Scott Wilson and Cody Cook would play. And then it kind of changed our plan a little bit, because Jordan Thomas was dropping into the sort of 10 position, picking up good pockets, and we didn't deal with it that well. We had men behind the ball, which was great, that we could sort of deal with them making an extra pass in our final third. But at times he had a little bit too much space and a little bit too much time. So we tried to sort of nullify that in the second half and made them go a bit more direct. And if you're going to go direct to Temi, Bayliss and Joe, that's what they want. They're happy to have a scrap, have a fight, and I love the fact, I always call it a tear up. They're up for a tear up, and when the ball goes up, you back them. Obviously Dan behind them as well, coming to claim crosses and punching balls out of his box, and he's talking an organisation. Josh and Jam was either side, and I could go through the whole team, the work rate tonight. Even I've had cramp for the first time in about 10 years, so I'm just extremely proud. I'm buzzing at the moment with that result. I wake up in the morning and probably go to work for the rest of the week. Probably go to work for the rest of the week with a smile on my face until Saturday comes, when we've got to prepare for Weymouth.
Yeah, I'm sure most people there might have just heard that little crash in the background. It is very windy still here, very cold still. We did concede early on in that second half. There was a lot of pressure in that first 10 minutes, but as you said there, the defence, I thought they defended perfectly throughout that game. What was your thoughts on their goal? Yeah,
it was a sloppy one. It was really disappointing. The ball sort of come across, and I tried to get a toe on it, but I was wary that he might take a touch and I could bring him down, so I didn't want to go sort of wholehearted into the tackle. I think he's kind of ricocheted between my legs and his. He skipped inside, and then it's a great finish. He's an excellent player. There's no doubt about it. He's played well all season. A lot of people are talking about him. And we tried to sort of not mention too many of their individuals for the game. We talked about collectively how they might hurt us. But yeah, he showed a moment of brilliance, and fair play to him. And then obviously for us to sort of react and get back into the game and get ahead again was extremely important. And just something at the time when it went to 1-1, I did worry. I did think the onslaught's going to be on. It's going to be down the hill. We're going to get banged in. I think a couple of years ago we drew 1-1 here. And we sat in the edge of our box for 45 minutes and nicked the draw. We went out so happy, drove out to Twerton Park delighted, and I thought it might be another one of those nights, but yeah, lo and behold, we managed to get a winner.
And I think I remember there may have been a free kick scored by you as well. Could you just talk us through that one as well?
Yeah, I'm rubbish with compliments, Con, but yeah, it's nice to be able to help get the boys across the line. It's a really nice hit. I've just seen it back. I think your dad's videoed it, so I've just seen it on Twitter, which is it's nice to see. And it's nice to play my part, of course. I say it all the time, I have to justify picking myself in the team, and I had a couple recently that I thought I could hit a nice free kick, and I put them over the bar, and Ash was saying to me the other day the expectancy levels have gone up. But as soon as I hit that one tonight, I felt like I hit it quite sweet. And it's obviously shaved the post and gone in, and I'm just over the moon. I didn't care who scored, but it's a massive 3 points. I've just looked at the league table. I think it's a 12-point gap now with a couple of games in hand on some of the teams. And yeah, we're in dreamland in terms of where we were a few months ago, and I keep saying it every week, but we just want to get to 48, 50 points as quickly as we can, just to take the pressure off. I think last season, from January to the end of the season, it was difficult at night sleeping, looking at the league table constantly. It completely consumes your mind, and I'm not saying that we're going to go and get in the playoffs or anything like that, but just want to get to 48, 50 points as quickly as we can. Hopefully we can get there. We know it'll be tough. We've got a really difficult January, but to beat Twerton at home and Bath away and get 6 points is, yeah, it's just extremely proud night for everyone involved. I think the fans as well that turned up tonight, what was there, probably 60, 70 maybe, tucked away in the corner. Thanks ever so much to them for coming, because it is freezing cold. Even my parents didn't want to sort of battle the weather tonight. They watched it at home. So yeah, to see those people there and put a smile on their face, I'm sure they'll go back down the M4 happy.
And then, as you say, this now kind of, there isn't any pressure at all, but it kind of gives you an easiness going into what is another big game on Saturday away at Weymouth. Can you look to that one now and be filled with confidence, thinking, yeah, we can't not lose at the minute, I guess?
Yeah, we set a target for 4 games with Twerton and Bath, Weymouth and Twerton, and we're on course to reach that. So we'll go to Weymouth, we'll freshen it up again, I'm no doubt about it. We've got lads that have played half an hour tonight. We've got lads on the bench that are ready to play as well that haven't come on. So we'll think about Weymouth tomorrow. I'll probably watch them tomorrow morning, a couple of matches, see what they're about. To be fair, I don't really need to watch them. I know what they're about. I know Bobby well enough. It'll be a really, really difficult game. Always is. Another difficult place to go. So something that we can look forward to now for sure. But if we can go down there and get a result, it'll be an excellent day for us for sure.
Congratulations, Scott. Go and get warm.
Thanks, mate.
I'm done.
Cheers. Top man.